fingers crossed it's going to be
like the moment get into game 2, 10-minute stomp.
it's just like
It's
runs over them.
Oh, okay.
The biggest anticlimax of all time.
60
I'm
minutes.
gonna hype it up. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be like another 70-minute banger of back and forth, outplays, outskills, and then we're just gonna be let down.
Yeah.
Just a full nosedive. As we get through the slower phase, again, good job by Navi banning out the two most important heroes, in my opinion.
Best part of the draft of them so far. Great work, Navi. Great
Cheapo,
work.
you were talking to me about during that game, about 20 minutes in, even though he was getting bopped over and over and over again, you were like, I'm going to watch this replay and I'm going to see exactly what Collapse did. Tell us more. Tell us more and about why.
Oh, man. So I struggle to lose. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle to lose properly. I think when you lose your lane, a lot of people get tilted and upset. They don't know how to play properly. They end up having very minimal impact, and they lose the game.
You did say if this was me, I would walk it down or I would GG out in 10 minutes. You said you would GG out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, like in my head, I just feel like, I don't know how to do that. I think this is something Zai's really good at as a player, and watching that game, I think Collapse is good at it too. Like,
I thought you were gonna say walking it down.
No, I PMA.
Yeah, no, they're PMA. But yeah, no, I thought like I mentioned it in the last segment, but Collapse like made space. You know, there's a different, like, people sometimes confuse like feeding with making space, but I genuinely think he like making space on the map. Stuff like walking to mid and taking like the power rune, he did it twice, right? So you're taking a power rune away from someone on the enemy team. You're like making people rotate to come and deal with you. Like, he was in the enemy jungle farming their stack. That takes the stack away from the carry. It forced like he was under a bit of a ward, and it made like no one and the support and the carry all come over, and he managed to get away and live. Yeah, he took another power rune, got away, lived. Like, that is space. You know, he would push out top. He would be in the places of the map that his other cores can't farm safely in. So the reason the net worth was so close on both teams is because like of plays Collapse was making that forced like TPs in and rotations in and movement and spells and everything. Yeah. Whilst his other cores are like pushing out other lanes safely and happily.
So basically, if you're gonna ended up paying off and drew the game out as long as it did, but the draft a little bit further, and we get a few different things coming out here. A first phase Shadow Demon, not something that we see a lot of the time. Yeah,
that's pretty new-ish.
I mean, it's one of the few ways to actually be able to deal with the Spirit Breaker, I suppose. Can the Shadow Realm, I'll call it, and just make sure that he's not having quite as much of an impact in a lot of these team fights. But the Queen of Pain coming out once again for Toronto Tokyo. It's going to be replied to by the Puck, of course. A great no-one hero and a great response to the Quap in general. So I'm liking it so far by Navi again.
For sure, I agree with you. No one played against it twice in their last series.
Hellraisers?
Yeah,
Hellraisers.
Yeah. Game 1, no one destroyed the game. Fuck, it was not even close. The second game, he actually had very minimal impact, and at least it goes to show for me that Puck isn't just a farm, of course. I'm guessing Team Spirit feeling really comfortable on it, because saying that they haven't played much quad overall, but played it for 60 minutes. Like, yeah, let me just do it again.
Clearly, he felt good about it. You know, he's in the mood. Honestly, Toronto Tokyo, there were very few bad plays overall in that game. I think that's what we mostly enjoyed about it. A lot of the time, we could pick out, oh, that was very sloppy. There was one big one at the end of the game, but like, come on, they're only human. His name might be Yatoro God, but he is human at the end of the day, right? So you can kind of forgive him for that. You know, they've built up a few credits in the bank, but see how Navi in particular are going to be able to pick around this Puck, because they've already got great pick-off potential and pretty good team fight control so far just with these, and BKB piercing as well eventually.
Spirit Breaker, one of the, though, probably, maybe we'll see some great Yules play again onto that.
I love that.
Look to ban the silencer as not necessarily because hard to play against, but
Team spirits turn to bad. Team back.
I think you can look to do it. Yeah.
yes, you do.
But they can go down another option now, right? Because anytime I see a Shadow Demon, I'm going to be very frustrated if that is not, again, target number 1. for Navi this time around. They just need to make sure that this Shadow Demon does not have a game, kind of like how they did it to Collapse last game on his Sand King. So obviously the Spirit Breaker, the Puck, they're two heroes that can get it onto the back lines, but another one of these heroes that Navi like to play that isn't exactly out of meta, but Night Stalker, fantastic against the Shadow Demon, especially if you're able to, you know, navigate your way around the trees, gives you the extra vision. As long as you can get right on top of that Shadow Demon who likes to build perhaps greedier items, Aether Lens, sometimes a Blink Dagger, sometimes an Aghanim Scepter. Pretty rare you want to go into the likes of the Force Staff or the Glimmer Cape for yourself. It can make your life incredibly difficult. I think that's very much an opening RV to be able.
How you counter that strat by as Team Spirit, you just pick more priority number ones. If everyone's a priority number one,
Am I always priority number one in my pubs then? Because it feels like enemy teams, it doesn't matter. It was like Whitemon CM the other day. They could just keep dropping ultimates on me.
Yeah.
Just even if they lose the game, it doesn't matter. But no, I kind of agree with that.
It's nice seeing these little respect bands coming out, taking out Sand King. It makes me sad on both teams. I love Generals and I love Collapse's Sand. It's such a fun hero to watch.
It's one of those things now, you're like, I'm not going to play it. Let's not leave it in, especially after the...
Yep. Oh, so Team Spirit right now have covered like a lot of damage from Queen, save from Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is also poison, stack loads of camps, so it means that if they want to enable your game, stack up the triangle really hard because they full positions, the access to the triangle. Even if he's not in his own. Stack it up. It would be nice if they picked heroes on that side though that can protect those stacks. I've seen in the past, like maybe I've seen drafts that like pick stacking heroes, don't protect it because they have like a Doom, something else that's really greedy, and none of them can really fight around them and protect it.
But that's only really punished if Navi ends up going for something that's able to take a bunch of stacks as well. It's going to need to be that bit of a balancing act, and once again, Team Spirit do have the last overall picks of the next phases. So I feel like they're in a pretty strong position right now to make sure that that doesn't happen.
What are some of those?
Team Spirit's turn to pick.
Night Stalker. Love it. Love it.
Feel in their wheelhouse.
Oh.
Tidehunter would be pretty decent, you know. Ravage, of course, very strong, and even if you're able to take out a bunch of the mid and the safe lane carry, Tidehunter does have the capability of being able to just rotate back and with the Anchor Smash take some of those stacks for himself, so be too bad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Pillow.
We love the Tide Pillow, it's so cute.
Some people were saying that you were writing our names in the Death Note when we were getting a little bit cheeky previously in the last game.
I kind of like that. I wasn't, but...
No!
You don't know my full name. It's fine.
You got a product delivered to us recently. Yes, we do.
That's also fair. I'll look when I get back home.
Yeah, just got to check Liquipedia as well.
Oh, I don't even have a Liquipedia page. I mean, it's on Liquipedia.
Yeah, high five. I don't either.
Let's go. Someone make a Liquipedia page. I don't want to make mine.
That always feels a bit weird when you do. But wow, we've slipped all the way through to this phase of the draft as well. So, I mean, Shadow Demon, Dream Protector, it's a good amount of control, but it's not a lot of damage to be able to quickly pick off the likes of a Weaver. So you're going to need to commit some cores through. You're able to take down this Weaver who can, again, be very greedy. Navi have 3 heroes that are great at delaying the game out and pushing out lanes a little bit further. So I'm worried for Team Spirit again. I mean, they have great, obviously, defense and team fight, but again, if your damage is slow, and if your damage is, well, at the moment, it feels kind of bursty with the Queen of Pain and the Shadow Demon, Wraith King seems like the perfect pick to me.
I feel like some weird come out for Collapse, because like in my head, I'm trying to run my head through his heroes, like Slaughter, be okay, Centaur could be okay, Tide could be fine. I
actually really like that Slaughter.
Yeah,
I was about to say, we never...
These are probably the 2 teams that do still go ahead and pick the Slaughter, and oof, we get to see our second Underlord of the day.
Yeah, so that should win his lane really hard. The only thing is, I don't think I've seen him play it before. Has he?
He's played it before, just not super recent.
Yeah, like recent.
I mean, it's good again, like, it's going to nullify some of the damage that Wraith is able to do. It's against a strength hero, so that's obviously great with the Firestorm, percentage-based damage. You're able to bully him out of the lane. You can... a little bit of delay for your own team as well, and it's not like they don't have good taking potential for high ground. Like Wraith King eventually can do a good amount in pretty quick fashion.
Do you know what I hate though about Spirits? I can obviously their team's playmaking. I think last game between like Queen of Pain, Conquer, and Sand King, all three of them were just constantly ball and doing stuff and making and making plays. They were able to be wherever they wanted on the map. That is so not possible for the likes of Underlord and Shadow Demon. Queen of Pain, sure, she'll be able to do it.
They have 0 stuns right now.
They no stuns, no like blink initiation.
Plenty of root.
Execute.
Yeah, I mean we could see I don't want to see a style, but it's just a different style. But like we should see some Lotus Orbs come out from Navi to eventually be able to counter out the root from the Pit of Malice, from the Overgrowth. Just because BKB, it's not enough to be able to withstand everything that they are looking to round this out for themselves. Obviously, wanting to take away the big ranged cores and the. You seem like you've got an idea.
I do have a. What if they pick Shadow Fiend?
A position 1 Shadow Fiend?
Yeah. It's
Is that playmakey though? I feel
it's
like
not about playmakey. It's like if we're I don't think there's a catch-all hero of everything that we're missing. So if they play really hard into the fact they have 2 saving supports and like an Underlord that can buy you potential aura items, then you can have a really strong like SF that just stands there, hits things, has his team backing him up.
Okay. I can understand the strategy for that. That's how, like, with mid 1 in the SEA region on SMG, he really likes to play those style of drafts. Like, everyone protect me, everyone buff me up. But it feels to me like the strat for that is just go on someone else. You know, ignore the big hero that is being buffed up by everyone. And like I said before, towards the start of the draft, I feel like that's exactly what you need to do against this Shadow Demon and the Treant Protect. I feel like if you take them out.
Luna's still with Shadow Demon.
No, that's pretty.
Yeah. What the heck? I would like either of those. Maybe they have a different option in mind. They're running out of time.
I was like, they do not have a lot of time to think about it though. The last 3 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Well, that is one of those heroes that is going to be able to take advantage of the stacks that the Shadow Demon is going to be able to build up for you. Great taking potential on Navi's side either, so you can probably look to be a little bit more passive with actually when you choose to take those.
Yeah, she also gives you the ability to actually do nice, and she pushes towers, and she kind of fills all. Yeah, maybe there is a hero. Maybe
but
it's
not a playmaker. That's the only thing that it's lacking, right?
At least she'll buy a blink.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it still feels like it's going to be an awkward position as to like how are Team Spirit going to make their macro plays around them. Right? Is it just going to be everyone needs to play behind Toronto, Tokyo? Is it going to be a pick-off into objectives? Feels like it's a little bit difficult to do that because, again, the lack of stuns really does come to the fore for mine. So it feels like they need to be playing heavily around the counter initiation if they're going to have any kind of success.
I think Team Spirit's name the game, hold towers, hold map space, get Toronto, Tokyo in the position. Roche, Navi, go crazy. They just have so many go-in heroes. Go fight, go do. Get his items, go win.
Well, Team Spirit are always surprising us. They're always pulling new things out of the bag, and maybe that's what it's going to take to get this game number 2. We're going to hear from Lyrical and Trent, your casters.
Thank you so much, Nat. Yeah, Trent, sounds like the buy is going to be the call for Navi. Can I just say, there was a point in last game where I wanted to say something. I'm like, I'm a broadcaster. I got to keep it classy. But like, what the hell? Why did they draft that garbage? You know, it looked so bad last game from Spirit, but they were able to pull it together. Do you like the drafts anymore?
Garbage. My goodness. It was unconventional a little bit last game in terms of, you know, they were missing some pretty key aspects of a typical lineup. Like,
get out, tries to go, gets away, just barely. Damn.
Never concerned, right? Totally knew he'd be fine. Lots of time to run all the way back home. That's good.
Yeah.
Of course, that does mean you should be ceding quite a bit of map control, and they get the D awards, so pretty solid start there for Team Spirit. But yeah, as you were saying about the DPC standings now, we actually witnessed just the other night, of course, Beast Coast, sort of a similar situation to Team Spirit in terms of expectations in their region. They dropped a series rather unexpectedly. So that has now opened up that whole region to all these different scenarios in terms of like who's going to be finishing where and who might be going to the major and everything. And Team Spirit, you know, if Navi can pull this off, that's when you start thinking like maybe it doesn't mess with Spirit specifically, but it's those other teams who are jostling for those potential tiebreakers that want to see Navi win.
Right, absolutely. And Navi going to start off with 3 bounty runes. They're able to sneak on in and get one with Aloha Dance. I mean, there is like a world in which it's possible, since I think Team Spirit still have one other big game that's going to get played, where they have to play against Virtus Pro, and I guess that's it. So yeah, unless Virtus Pro can also take them down, it's pretty unlikely that they're going to end up getting completely knocked out of everywhere. But there's a chance. Oh, I guess Hellraisers. Hellraisers is another big one. So there's a chance with those couple of big games and teams getting better towards the end of the season that their major spot is not guaranteed.
Well, I'm sure whatever you just said was very interesting, but I was listening to V-Tune dance around the raid.
I mean, that's much more important.
This taunt rules.
It's so good.
How do you release such a good taunt and then reduce the timing on taunts? That's what I want to know. Also, I've yet to see a Doom with the axe. Maybe that's just my misfortune, but I have not seen, you know, Doom with the giant guitar in a pro game yet that I've got to cast.
Dude, I didn't even know that was a thing. I need to step it up on my cosmetic.
You haven't seen the axe? Oh, you gotta check it out with the taunt, dude. You're not in the know about this?
Solo went for the courier snipe and ends up getting his killed instead. Oh, that sucks. Poor guy.
Had a sentry and a mango in there too, so that means that. Oh, actually, he doesn't have to worry about it because he already blocked camp once, so that's good.
Well, we can take a look down bottom here. Actually, back up top again. The one thing that we do need to watch for in this lane that is sort of the tale as old as time is the cold feet combo with the Wraithfire Blast, which obviously don't have access to since Solo starts with the Chilling Touch, but that could be a problem as the levels start to go up a little bit.
They have some good counters though, right? Like they're gonna have disruption and also just like potentially the pit or the fact that it's just collapse on this huge underlord. So it's not really the you know, sometimes you get that lane combo where you're just like, oh, they can't lane, you know, they have no options here, but this one they've got some tools.
Big giant slug should be okay. Oh,
What
run
is it
down
with
there.
Solo and needing the global spells, you know? Is he expecting that he just can't be that close to the fights or it goes poorly? Because he's been this way for a long time.
Yeah. We all get old, you know? We're 30-ish, right? That's how it goes. I think he is too. Yeah, I'm just spreading misinformation there.
You know, he's a boomer in the scene, so we can just pretend. Doesn't matter. He's been around, you know?
Bruno Tokyo wasn't quite able to get that water rune, and no one with the orb push over to the other side is also going to be able to sneak the other one.
And eventually we all play for Navi.
That's right. There you go. Dude, he played for him for a couple of times, didn't he? Am I crazy?
I don't know. It's all a blur with Navi, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just assume everyone's been on it by now. I mean, Fog was on Navi, guys. Like, it gets around. It's contagious.
That was Narvi, right? That's different. That doesn't count. Right?
It's still Navi.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, yeah, slip it in there. Russell Narvi. It's like the gods tries to talk about Navi. That's all.
Oh, yes. Okay, well done. Got a couple Aussies on our broadcast right now. I think you're gonna make them upset. General gets pushed back.
Yeah, I got nothing to mess with now.
Yeah, the most in all of DPC right now. That's a nice little play there, getting the bugs off onto Yadoro while also going in with the charge. But it's been a while since we've seen safe lane Quap, I feel like. But it seems like kind of a cool game for it, and potential to be at least a lot stronger since the dagger change, although actually not going for any points in the dagger, just going all Scream of Pain.
It's interesting because Templar Assassin has always been a hero that has allowed you to be a little bit more flexible in your position 1 pick, because you can pick heroes and also build heroes in a way that's typically more active than your traditional position 1, because, you know, you get a lot of the carry tasks and things that you need done for your lineup out of the TA in the mid lane, so you want to be a little bit more active and aggressive, and that's where something like this really makes sense. Meanwhile, you know, we're kind of flexing Queen of Pain and Kunkka around to those lanes anyway, but with them being sort of suitable right now, it just makes sense that Templar Assassin would be like one of the best mids with them.
Yeah, definitely. And it's, you know, the type of hero that also with that flex just makes your draft way more dynamic. Like Likewise, though, there's also Spirit Breaker played in offlane position. I don't know. This one, it definitely looks very strange to me, and I want to see if they can get this PA off to a hot start. If maybe we see more rotations early from Yadaro to make moves around the map on this Quap. Because he is going to be definitely behind in levels compared to the other mids. No one already at 5.5 on this puck. Stacks being built. That's a lot of stacks. It's real good.
All right, let me see here. So we're gonna have to compare and contrast here with Collapse, I guess, right, for general, and see if he can reach the great strengths that we saw from the Spirit Breaker of Collapse. That was absolutely wild. Now let's see his build. To recall, was Phase into the Kaya Yasha, and then the Aghanims, I believe.
For the Spirit Breaker.
For the Spirit Breaker, yes.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll see if
here.
General can do it.
General opting for double bracer instead.
Well, I mean, that's just General. You know how he is.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Collapse went for a Soul Ring as well, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. E-Tune laughing himself off. Still no kills already at 6 minutes. A very chill start to this game, and gets the rune. It's a haste. Oh, Aloha Dance, quick on the fingers. Very well done.
The funny part is you might not even notice because of the I think she still had refractions up.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, what the? Wow, that's a lot of stacks.
Yeah, dude. There's many. Toronto Tokyo makes the move over and gonna clear through these ones very rapidly.
Yeah, you see Mira in the mid lane right now. You're just like, uh-oh. We know what TA's up to, but I mean, what can you do?
Yadaro
really contest it with your heroes.
down bottom. They're going on general a little bit. Now try and turn it back the other way, but gonna need to take the bugs off of them. Still a good chunk of damage there onto the quad.
Oh, much gold. Oh, yeah, no
it's
one turned over. He's like, all right, I need to see what's happening here.
And is not really going to be able to come and contest this that easily. I mean, he does have coil, but yeah, this is just going to be a freebie, it looks like. So
yeah, it's too easy for the rotations. He whittled them down so much, and he gets a couple kills right after the 7-minute mark too. So now he gets the kills.
Yeah, that's nice.
Potentially a genius gamer.
Love to see it. Much farm. And yeah, and freaking Mira loves this too as a shadow demon, because he was the one stacking it, so getting extra gold, that's huge.
Yeah, it's just like dinging over his head right now. It's like, oh, 35. It's, oh, 38. Yeah. It's like,
very good.
It's hard to believe that's been nerfed, and it still feels amazing when you play support. I love having some of the clearest ancients.
And then also like, getting the lane.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually depend on getting like arcane boosts at a decent time if you think about it, because of that. And Collapse, though, up top, likely to fall. Well, I thought with the bugs it would be enough, but they didn't commit.
Gets off of him and able to walk away. Aloha Dance making the big line wraparound, but it's not going to translate into anything. And they have a salve for him afterwards, so Collapse still fine and dandy. Yeah, that like whole series of events, right? Like you take out the giant stack that you made. They keep alive Collapse so he can still farm up top, and they're pressuring mid too. This is all going great for Team Spirit.
Aloha Dance gonna go in here and put the sentry block down. It was scouted though, I think both of those placements because of the obs up on the pillars, so they should be able to just grab these and yeah, instantly deward. They're not gonna miss a single stack.
Damn.
Oh, that oh.
Yeah.
And Mir's like, you know why I can afford those? Because I was stacking ancients.
True. That's a really good point. Yeah. Damn, dude. Not bad.
Stay rich, stay rich, man. Toronto Tokyo's already back in here. Clues at the hard camp. Gonna get the stack on the ancients. Will continue to be quite wealthy. And no one, I mean, playing the puck, just kind of waiting for, you know, some action. I'd love to go and dream coil someone, and maybe General could charge them, but they don't quite have the levels, and there's no aggression to punish coming up from Team Spirit right now. So just sort of chilling. Now you'd think though, puck very good versus both Queen of Pain. Puck very good versus Queen of Pain. Spirit Breaker also very good versus Queen of Pain. So I feel like that's a good target.
Yeah, if you can get the angle right. I mean, I think that's why the strength of Maposhka already going for these 3 points in living armor, though, it makes it a really hard gank. And also, Yadaro's not really playing that far away from the tower, constantly playing close to it.
Yeah, could be a
So-
TP from a disruption too, and just
Yeah.
suddenly the whole thing's off.
Well, so far so good for Spirit. Likewise, though, like Navi, they're not like getting completely blown out or anything. It's just slightly more efficiency coming from Team Spirit.
Clap
Mira-
continuing his trend from last game, huh?
Dude, he gets there in time. Oh my god, it's another triple stack of Ancients and a double stack on hard camp. Dude, they're generating a lot of gold.
That's alchemy, dude. You're making gold out of nothing.
Up top, D-Tune, 3 stacks. Can probably get a 4th. Not sure about the 5th though.
Dude.
Oh, and they blow him. Dude, that
He
is
just can't do
really good.
anything. Like if he tries to toggle, he's just gonna get busted in the middle of them.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, that's a long cooldown on the ulti. 3 minutes.
It was so huge.
Dire's top tower.
This is this is crazy.
He should just have the Giants ring right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Symbolically. The highest net worth hero should just always look like Giants ring. No other effects, you know, but we can just really point it out in the game. I think we should make it easier for the viewers. Aloha Dance centering and standing in the hard camp right now and leeching some XP.
Yep.
A lot of confusion I find around this, guys. You can leech Ancients. Back in the day, you couldn't.
Right.
That was a thing, but now you can. So please
Cool.
leech Ancients XP.
Toronto Tokyo. They find him though. A blast, but they did bring a sentry. Gonna try and get something in turn, but the disruption save Mira. Trying to keep him alive. Is it gonna be enough? Yeah, Toronto Tokyo. Dude, living through that is so crazy. That was such a big rotation.
Well, I mean, it's like you said. He has refractions. They have living armor, and then you have TP disruption.
Dude. That one
The
hurts.
worst part is that you went for it, and what was Collapse doing? Farming. What's the auto doing? Farming.
Armin.
Triple net worth
Overgrowth?
lead right now. Even larger lead than Navi had last game.
I mean, it's 4,000 at 12 minutes. Like,
Yeah, Navi has
just
2K.
They have no way to punish this at all. Like, they tried to go in with the traps. They tried to go in with their bodies to block
Hey,
it, and it
where's
just
Spearbringer
didn't
goes
matter.
through?
And now, looking for more. Sonic Wave comes out, connects onto 4, and still living is Toronto Tokyo. They take down the Pug. They take down the AA. General is in trouble also. Gonna have a 3rd stack and gets brought down by Mira into the tier 1 tower taken most likely. Team Spirit, yeah, they came to play in game number 2.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So we got 3 kills this entire game, and it's a 5K lead, and they take the tier 1. Pretty valuable kills.
They are all over it.
Stonks. That is a stonks grab right there.
Yeah. Oh man, Quap is rushing Orchid. What do we have? No one's going for this like carry route. This is actually pretty good. They should be able to get this kill. Silence out afterwards. Does have a Pit of Malice. Coil gonna be dropped. They break that one and ends up dying for it. Well played by Navi. They get on the board.
Yeah, you'll take it. You needed something there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Try and get claps out of your jungle there. Aloha Dance also in here scouting out once more. Oh, gets the kill. Oh no, the disruption.
Yeah, and got him there. Tries to get out. Ulti popped down. They have 2 stacks right now. Slowed afterwards. Yadoro jumps forward, looking for it. Oh, is it gonna be enough? Yes, they get the kill. Dude, he had time lapse. Oh, that hurts.
The only reason, well, I think if he goes back to though, like,
Yeah,
well,
he's
I don't
probably
know.
dead.
He is Max Shikuchi. Probably would have been fine actually. But yeah, Mira, I would have been so tempted to deny that obs. But the fact that he left the obs and forced him to attack it one more time is why they get that kill.
Yeah.
So they
Here's
gave
the
him the
opening
obs
they need.
gold, but yeah.
Boschka gonna be found, and B-Tune picks up a kill. So, right now, another
Radiant's bottom
attack by Mira. The Ancients.
Radiant structures are
Ooh.
We're gonna check those numbers after the game, huh? A line
Yeah.
being drawn by Hello, and it's just like I want to go in there. I need to be there. Oh, very
Whatever.
slippery. Nice movement here to get in behind unscouted. Unfortunately, there is still a sentry here.
tower is under attack.
Like,
Radiant's
they are
bottom
putting so much emphasis on trying to shut down this play from Toronto Tokyo, because they
But
know
it's not happening.
it's just not. They don't have a way to do it. Now another set. Oh my god, and they have it. The Orchid reveal.
do it.
Blows up Aloha Dance. Dies to the burn. Dude. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Wait for the Shadow Blade. And
Okay.
go for the plays, right? Shadow Blade and Deso, I guess, will be their next keys here.
Shadowblade
Wait.
for
General.
got it.
Oh, okay. He never mind. I thought he had it for a second. I was like, wow, that's insane. But yeah, he just took away his Q.
Well,
Fortunate.
Toronto Tokyo double meld with Deso, and Roche going to drop very rapidly. Still, all this time spent, it's been time that Navi is farmed, and they're buying up to that next tier of items, trying to get into a Yule Scepter for no one. General mentioned already, trying to get into his next item. Are they going to be able to bring it all online in time?
I feel like Aloha Dance has such a hard role for the rest of this game.
Yeah.
Because there's the Orchid, as you already mentioned, the Queen. There's an Atos on this Underlord. He basically just tries to throw bugs and maybe tank a spell and get his ulti off. It is not going to be easy. But as long as he can try and take those items away from no one, that would be great. Well, speaking of which, it'll be all right, though. No follow-ups then.
Well, Toronto Tokyo. God, look how much damage that was on the General. Oh, lordy. Poshka keeps the bottom lane pushed out while Collapse pushes out the mid. And still looking. Toronto Tokyo is just going to push this one out afterwards. Trying to rush into that BKB after. A monster.
Yato's still up here, looking and hunting. He almost finds Aloha Dance, but Aloha Dance hit a ward and just playing around that. Okay, I don't like these wards, dude. Aloha Dance is very selfishly warding up here. I just feel like he put they already have this ward up here that Solo plays, and now he places this one just so he can try and live in this area and keep this wave pushed out. Maybe it works, but your core is in trouble.
Yeah, and rooted and dead. No one just explodes. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like nothing is going their way.
Middle tower is under attack.
And now
General's got
everybody's
their small
grouped together.
Tower is under attack.
Okay,
Structures
Got that, you know?
Radiant
playing this so clean though.
fortified.
At the very least, VTune is getting some me time. You know, he's got his Deso done along with the armlet, trying to get into that Blink Dagger. And then I guess at that point, he's going to feel like he can start
Dire's top
getting together for fights. Meanwhile, Sonic Wave, though. Oh my goodness. Just gets exploded. They're bleeding kills. They're losing towers. Navi just don't have a way to play. Poor Trop.
They're just gonna 5-man a lot on Team Spirit, and then
Yeah.
like, so the Spirit Breaker obviously into 5-hero Dota feels pretty awful, and on top of that, they also have the TP disruption and the living armor that we've talked about before. So, and you're in a network deficit, which is also pretty hard with Spirit Breaker. But there we go. We have the Shadow Blade coming out as the pipe is Underlord. So one offensive tool for Navi and a pretty underused defensive one here for Class, but always pretty good versus the AA and the puck. As scouting Maposhka will go down, and yeah, they throw down a sentry, but he did not drop an obs yet.
Yadaro's been on the hunt for a long time for Aloha Dance. He's cut through all the way from basically the triangle and wrapped around and ran back to him, but can't find him. Good play by Aloha Dance. Find a little bit of extra time for his team. I just don't see where they're going to find these pickoffs unless it's something like Maposhka playing really far forward.
They need to channel their team spirit from last game. You know what I mean? That's it's basically a very similar situation where it just feels like you can't make plays, and you're holding out for some situation where the fight can go your way. And that last time, of course, was the second Roche. Team Spirit did that pretty successfully, even though Navi were able to eventually win the game. Maybe they can find something similar. Aloha Dance, as you said, playing pretty well. I love the way he's in the back line. It's really his only choice right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have quite enough heroes to really hold back this storm.
Right. Well, holding on to the outposts are definitely nice, and the lead is not expanding, which is at least something going good for Navi. Like, VTune is keeping up in farm with this TA. You know, now having that blink done, there's a chance that he can maybe join some of these fights, and if they can just hold people in place, it's going to be nice. Aloha Dance passes by him.
Thought about it.
Adoro keeps on chasing, dude. He's just been on bug duty.
Trotuki has just been like, hitting creeps the entire game. 300 CS now at 20 minutes. Remember we thought like 200 was good for that?
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way of it, right? Like, he's so freaking... I feel like goes to an early Aghanim Scepter after Blink.
Like, he can pretty much buy whatever he feels like.
Yeah.
But I mean, why buy Ags when you're going to get it from Roshan?
That's true.
They don't plan on winning this game early, you know, they're having fun.
Oh, they got him. Oh my god, the Atos. This is not the way they wanted B2 to join the fights. Trying to run away, get out of there. Oh, but one last hit, it blows them up. That's first life down. Sonic Wave afterwards with the Orchid looking for more. He has not got to cast a spell or hit a hero. I would not be shocked if Wraith King's damage is like sub 2k right now. And that one hurts.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jeez.
Well, you know, you get some good games and you get some rough games. Last game was a good game.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower.
This one I'll leave up to you all to decide.
Oh,
when
man.
your mid hero feels safe doing this, you know, that's a problem at 21
Right.
minutes. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go poke their base, see what's up. Hey, good snipe. Got
Well done,
Yadaro's
well done.
courier after he's been hunting him the whole game. A little bit of vengeance there from Aloha Dance.
Aloha Dance has definitely been the one making the most amount of space possible in this game, and it looks like he is finally going to get found here. Oh, most likely. Trying to run away. Yeah.
Wherever do you run, little bug?
Over here. Wait, does he juke it?
what?
Oh my god, they juked it! They juked it! Never mind. Sonic Wave, not available. Gets out. What a player. Dude, that's the space created right there. I like that. Jumps forward. They find one in the triangle. Oh, it's VTune again, and he doesn't have his ulti for 30 more seconds. Space created for what? Oh no. Hurts. And they finally, wait, what? Yadaro goes down up top. Oh, that's a big kill.
That was a nice capitalization. The fact that like they saw those heroes down bottom. He's pretty far away from the tower. Hard to get the actual saves there in time. So yeah, that's exactly the kind of play that they're trying to find right now from Navi. And the only way you can use the Spirit Breaker, right? You have to find them when they're not playing as 5.
What about the overgrowth? Decides not to. And Team Spirit have a little bit of hubris here.
General's almost got BKB. I'm actually very surprised how close he is to Yadaro this game.
Yeah.
Because he spent so much time, as you said, just like hunting, right? Like, where's General even getting his gold though? I can't believe he has so many last hits.
I think
37,
killing
not bad.
Wades, I guess. B-Tune spots one. It's the jump, but the save is there afterwards. Disruption, but it might be just to his own death. Although Collapse, he gets the ulti off. Oh my god, they're gonna get out. Unreal. Oh, that's annoying. Underlord, still a pretty good hero.
Jeez, he almost got rooted there.
Yeah.
He thought they had vision because of that. Maybe they did have vision. I didn't even know.
Aloha Dance. Gets found. Gets rooted.
Oh, yeah.
Time lapse.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
He saw him on that sentry trap combo. That's right.
Yeah. General. Good Shadow Blade and then the get out. Dude, Navi are doing it. This is actually so impressive, the way that they're playing this. And like that kill onto Yadaro was just so clutch. No time lapse though, and the Yule Scepter will not be able to save Aloha Dance here, but maybe Sakuchi out afterwards will. And he gets away. Dude,
Yeah, he's
Aloha
got
Dance
no friends.
MVP.
Yeah, part of this is I mean, much like what happened with Navi last game, Spirit, they don't have any bots, and they don't have like amazing pushing. I don't know. I guess it's not so much that they don't have amazing pushing. It's just like there's no benefit to going high ground at this point in the game. So it's a combination of like they don't want to be alone because they don't want to see this pick-off potential from the Spirit Breaker. Yadro, this potentially a kill with the Sonic Wave here if he gets him down before the Soul Mermaid. He doesn't opt for it. Oh, gets it after anyway. Damn. All right, nice play.
Oh, well done. There's a ward
That was
down,
big-
so he scouted it.
Yeah. Maposhka came in and put that sentry over there during that. That was nice.
Still, I mean, they're getting these kills back like behind Team Spirit's tier 2 towers. Yeah, it gives them the tip afterwards. Although, Puck
though.
dying right here would be bad. Blinks away. Jump in. Yadro. Silence and another 9. Oh, but they get the ulti off. Big plays. And wants to jump away. Not going to happen. No one finally going to get caught out as well. But the BKB is done for Spirit Breaker. They've bought enough time where they're like, this net worth lead is, while still big, is not like backbreaking.
I was just thinking I hope Klaus buys a blink. Because this is the kind of game where you just need a blink. I don't care what hero you are. You just buy it. Because you know what they're trying to do. Like, you just did it to them last game. So just get more mobility.
Yadro, stunned, dead, again. Dude, Navi. Listen, if they can win a type of game like yesterday, or like not yesterday, like game number 1, and then also one where they were this far behind.
All right. we didn't cross the date line.
That is huge. But Team Spirit, this is going to be the big test. They're coming in to take down Roche. And the DD on TA. This one should be a freebie. So, couple big reveals here for Team Spirit. The Aghanim Shard given over to the TA and also has the Hex completed.
All right,
And
but
there really isn't an answer.
what are you going to do when Toronto Tokyo comes high ground with a Solar Crest on him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
Ooh,
got
that was
spooky
close.
things.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He almost got Atos there. I don't know why they skinned. I guess to make sure he left and didn't just like chase him.
Maybe. I guess also they want to keep this creep wave alive.
Radiant's bottom
The other
tower
thing.
is under attack.
Yeah, they're coming to escort it now. In the meantime, General's pushing bottom.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
See if he's able to take it or not. They're just going to move on in and try and cut through this wave. Lith afterwards. Skeletons summoned, but the creep wave is fully dead, and they're catching it on the other side. Guess who it is?
That's so annoying.
Dude, he's having a hell of a game.
One job. This is like when Puck was playing, or when Puppy was playing the 5 Puck. Doing these sort of plays.
Root, they find one. It's the Spirit Breaker. BKB doesn't have a TP. Needs to wait for that charge to be back up again. He's in some trouble. Gets hit by the ulti, charging away so slow. And General Shadowblade tries to run. Ain't gonna happen. Meanwhile,
Step
they
too far there.
spot B-Tune. They're gonna go for this one. He's in some trouble. Has a BKB, but the Hex is out. Jump forward, coil. Connects onto 2 A blast afterwards. They're gonna try and bring in one, but is it gonna be enough? No. Dead one time. Claps is there for afterwards. Round 2 of this one now. Throws out that stun, but can't stay on target. B-Tune dead. Big wins here for Spirit as they also find Solo, as he is gonna be able to finish his TP. Aloha Dance. Gonna take him on a little merry ride, but they take down that Wraith King again.
Man, he really didn't believe in the BKB stun on Queen, did he? I thought for sure he was going to BKB. But, I mean, yeah, I get not wanting to use it before your ulti, but it felt like maybe they had an opportunity to actually kill.
And Yules
More kills, though.
has the time lapse, and then the runaway.
wait.
Aloha Dance trying to live ain't gonna happen. Oh
That
my
same
god.
sentry.
Yeah. Got him
Value.
again.
You should have kill markers on these things, you know?
Oh yeah. Team Spirit doing a good job of keeping themselves out on the map, but Navi likewise are postponing this as long as possible.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's crazy how much work they've done on Navi, particularly Aloha Dance, and it's still a 9K lead at 30 minutes, and they have a second Roche for another like minute and a half. Like, it's a hard. They had a huge deficit.
Yeah,
They were very far behind. With Blink Scythe, I mean, they can just go high ground right now. Oh, there's the disruption. This is a good way to start. Come on, stop hitting Strong Tokyo.
The silence afterwards. And V-Tune hexed, chased. V-Tune gets brought down one time. Can they do it again? BKB wants to run away. The root is there afterwards. The stun, A-Blast trying to turn it, but it ain't gonna happen. They take down V-Tune again. The BKB delivered for Yadaro God.
Here comes the catapult.
They're moving.
30 minutes has arrived. They're going
Jump
in.
forward hex. They got him. No one dead yet again. Big ol' root comes down. Buyback from the puck afterwards. Aloha Dance gets the time lapse away. They take down TA one time. They do it again. Second round of this one. Solo doesn't have much left in the tank. Good charge through onto 3, but the blink out comes afterwards. Toronto Tokyo buying a little bit of extra space. Good Yule Scepter dodging the damage. Has the Orchid afterwards, but instead gets caught. Yadaro in trouble. Going to die. So they find a pickoff, much needed, and tier 3 tower still stands. Granted, it's still a lead that's growing since the Wraith King went down, but able to find picks here and there.
Cost them one buyback as well. They're on the puck, so bit of a punish, but game's still going. That easily could have been an entire Rax if they play that fight any poorer.
That's really good,
They
Trent.
play that fight poorly.
You're doing great. I love this.
English stinks.
Yeah, it's kind of poopy. Loa Dance. Gonna get brought down there. V2, whoa, no. Oh, V2, no. Popping the ulti afterwards. The purple glow. All getting together and being pulled out.
Oh, there you
Gone,
go. You
so.
were getting a little techno bop on me there for a second there, bud.
Uh-oh. No good.
Now you're good now. Now you sound great. Don't worry.
Perfect.
Sure you were just downloading the latest patch for Dota.
Is it coming
Probably
out?
all it was, right? Yeah, today.
I want some map changes.
Yeah, they're just gonna get rid of the ancients. They're gonna put them both in the middle. New experience.
I like that. Found one mid. General, BKB TP out. Can't they kill him? Yes, they can. Like Bob the Builder, General 2 will fall.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Now, Roche, 2 minutes till it's capable of respawning. But 18-6. Spirit. It hasn't looked that much in doubt over the past couple minutes in particular. It was looking good there for a little bit for Navi when they're starting to make a comeback happen, but
It was looking possible.
yes.
There was a chance. There was hope. Now the hope is looking rather dwindled. There's a little bit of pessimism I feel here. And now for the least valuable towers in Dota,
Yeah.
the dire tier 2 and tier 1.
Well, they have also, I mean, like, not really been able to push high ground. I wonder,
Dire's bottom tower.
play it for Navi. You just try and like sneak Roche or something.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
You just try and blow up the waves, wait for the Roche, see if you can push in another lane and catch someone with Spirit Breaker when they're all trying to posture around Roche, like someone TP's back to cover or whatever. I feel like that's the play. Trying to cut waves with the Aloha Dance. Unfortunately, they're bringing a lot of heroes here. They know, they see them.
And looking for the Hex, can't quite find it. He's away. Dude, Aloha Dance. So much time has been spent on him.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
They're hoping they chase him. So yeah, they're smoking past him.
they have the charge on TA. They see her. Jumps in, stun, follow up there. Trying to get out with the ulti though. Collapse. Able to help his buddy. Wait, they cancel?
Cancels.
They turn? They want to fight this? Oh, Navi, what have you gone yourself into here? Spirit Breaker still doing a lot, and they actually kill off the TA. Dead for 90. Spirit Breaker will fall, but able to get V2 afterwards. No, they got him controlled, and he is going to drop. So 2 for 1 so far, and gonna be a third most likely as the Aloha Dance gets disrupted, and eventually Yule Scepter has Sakuchi afterwards, but no, Atos is there, dead.
There's just too much stuff once you're on your own like that. Another big kill though. It actually ends up being pretty even. Wait,
The
what?
cold change.
That can't be real.
It didn't count the Weaver, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're right. So that is pretty ridiculous.
Right.
Oh, and Solo got the kill. Oh man, he got the 5x kill streak on the AA. Not great, but maybe getting another defensive item here. Almost has a Lotus there. Now actually done, so take that.
That's good. Whatever you can get at this point is beneficial. A little bit of casual voice lines back and forth. Hex is the call for no one also. I don't know. It's just looking so tough. V-Tune is not keeping up in the way he needs to at this point in the game, and everybody else is really far behind too.
Maybe no one can hex them and TP away. Just get out of there.
Is that the call? Way to
Yeah,
go?
hex blink TP, get the hell out.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to be Dead Weaver here. Bring him down. Eventually, the fun has to stop for the Weaver.
Oh, well, we have the fun of a refresher shard here in the Rush Pit, as you can see.
Oh,
A little disappointing. Definitely was hoping for
ooh, General, double catapult wave. They do have Glyph. Oh, that's going to be a little annoying here, but might still be able to get some damage on and actually collapse, making the move all the way over. And they take that down.
This is one of those moments that you could at least try and angle for as Navi, but unfortunately they're going to miss out on any chance at fighting around the Roche Pit as Collapse will not even be punished for being solo versus the double catapults as the rest of Navi back away. So Team Spirit, they're ready to just merge it down again, I reckon.
Yeah,
Yep,
true enough.
I'm reckoning. They are the reckoning of Navi. That's what I reckon.
Okay.
They're going to wreck them.
Wreck-It Ralph.
That's right.
It's also a thing. Aloha Dance throws the bugs. So annoying. But they do have the double refresher, or rather just the one-time refresher from Yadro, but double sonic wave sounds pretty sick. They're charging the wave again. They just keep cutting them, but they don't have anything to deal with the wave mid. Drops down the pit. Ready to go. Jump forward, Hex. Hey, but the Lotus. That's pretty good. Disruption afterwards, though. That's a solid save. Afterwards, leashed up. Tries to walk away with that BKB. And well, just like that, Toronto Tokyo going to be fine and dandy. But doesn't have BKB for 70.
I respect that BKB.
Yeah.
It would have been very tempting to.
All right.
Alrighty,
Back
let's
to it.
go. All right, I'm gonna guess that Navi has a 2% Dota buff. All right, Dota plus win percentage right now. Thoughts? 2?
I think you're wrong, but I also cheated and looked at it.
8. That is optimistic. Well done, Dota plus.
Well done, Navi. Oh. Ooh. No one. Hello.
All right, let's see. Does he break the Aeon, or is he like? Oh, he did it. He did it.
Ooh.
He assembled. Dude, I was like, nah, he won't do it. He's dead anyway, but he went for it.
Oh no. Well, sometimes those things happen. Aloha Dance found, time lapses away immediately. They get the next round of items. What are they going to pick up now? So we've got Timeless Relic for the TA, actually. Interesting. Does that increase spell damage?
It off.
Oh, okay,
she was just waiting. Yeah.
Takes flickerings. Good call. Looking for a target. Immediately D-ward that one, and ready to walk up high ground with the CD. General found, tries to run away. It's gonna be Glyph, round number 1. Toronto Tokyo still has refraction, pops it now. Doesn't have to worry about that much, walks forward, gets a couple hits off, and whoa, actually gonna get disrupted, but still living. Second round of this Firestorm out, Sonic Wave. Do they go for another one?
Nice
Can
toggle.
if they want to, but it's double buyback. And Toronto Tokyo force staff to the low ground. Allies helping him out there. Maposhka gets his mid out of dodge. Second round of this one as they're ready to go high ground again.
It's such a patient siege overall here. It's like Toronto, he's making these little aggressive dives. He's so much confidence in the saves.
Yeah, they're right there. Disruption comes out afterwards. Good coil. Broke the coil. Maybe in a little bit of trouble. They don't have another disruption. General brought down low, but not dead yet. They take down the TA. Wraith King coming back in a second as well. Big ice blast coming through, but V-Tune eventually going to get ripped through. They find themselves this AA. He too will fall. And one by one, they get brought down. Sonic Wave to close it out, and GG is called. Team Spirit, they strike back in a big old way here. Taking down Navi in game 2.
That was 41 minutes?
Yeah.
I seriously thought I was going to say like 25. Like, even though I know we just did tier 4s. Wow. Those are